So these are open circles and these are closed circles, okay? All right, you're gonna try the next one with your partner. Here we go. X plus 24 is greater than or equal to 61 with your partner now.
So subtract both sides. No. 37.
So we're on the number line right now too.
Yep. And again, it doesn't have to be detailed. I care about where 0 is and the other number.
37.
So we got our number line.
It's gonna be closed circle that way. 0 is there equal
Like that, right?
Talk to your partner. Make sure you have the same answers.
Yeah. It's gonna be a closed circle at.
subtraction comes easier.
Agreed. Actually, no, addition.
You know what rule comes easy though? 9.
Go.
That's easy.
That's nice.
All right, are we all ready? Okay, I'm not going to give a prize for this one, but I will be giving 2 groups prizes just in a little bit, okay? All right, so tell me really quick. Somebody raise their hand, just because you're cool. Noah?
If the X is,
Well, just tell me the process.
you would subtract 24 on each
Isaiah,
side.
focus now.
You would subtract 24 on each side. And that would get 37.
Okay.
And then draw the number line. And you put 0 and 37. And then you do a closed dot above the 37 and then make the arrow going to the right.
Good. Does everybody understand the left, the right arrows? Are we good on that? It's like what direction the answers are in. So if you wanted to make this true, you know, like when we were solving like equations, you would have something like x equals 37. The answer is 37, you're done. But on this one, the answer could be 39, because 39 plus 24 is greater than or equal to 61. There's actually an infinite number of answers. Anything to the right of 37 would work. 100, 100 million, 1,856.4444440. They all work. Okay, let's try again. All right, this one, 9y plus 3 is greater than or equal to 10y. All right, now I want to do this one with you. Do you guys remember what to do if there's a variable on both sides? What do you do? Get them on the same side. So I'm going to subtract 9y from both sides. What if they're on the same side? You just put them together. Yeah, you don't have to like do the opposite, anything like that. So now this is 3 is greater than or equal to 10y minus 9y is what? 1y. I'm just going to call it y. Now, do you remember that Colin said, can't you go either way? Do you see how the y is on the right now?
Yeah.
But nobody reads like that, because right now this to me looks like a greater than sign. But it's not. It actually means that the answer is less than or equal to 3. Can you see, like, if I'm reading from this way, that the answer is smaller? So I'm just going to rewrite it because it's easier to understand. So when I flip it around, I also have to flip my sign around to make it work. And then if I put it on a number line, 0, 3, close circle, left or right? Is left. I know it looks like it's right because of this one, but once you fix it, now it's going the other way. Hey, what if you solved it this way? Look up. What if you, and I've had a few people who can do this in their head, what if you're one of the people that say, this is the answer? Is that the answer? I mean, yeah, it is. It is the answer, right? It's hard to read, but it is the answer. And what if you can do this and then in your head switch it around and still draw it to the left, power to you. But for me, it's easier every time to just switch it and put the variable on the left and fix it that way. All right, your turn. This one is worth a prize with your partner. 4 is greater than 20x. Go ahead. Talk to each other.
That was even more fun. Kickball. I don't think there's a bad unit.
You know, I think she's right.
Did you solve inequalities with Mrs. Sicking?
I don't really remember anything from that.
We did. I remember the.
Okay,
circle and
so
arrow.
for people, you remember the circle and the arrow. For people who do remember last year, did you do this? Yeah?
Yeah.
I just
think it was
remember
like one of our
linear
last
equations and I
topics,
hated them.
That's what this is.
But now I get them for some reason. Last year I
Well, actually,
didn't.
that's not what this is. Last year, what linear equations is like the y equals mx plus b stuff that we just did.
Yeah, last year I got a D on the linear equations test and I hated my life. And but now this year it just magically works.
Yeah, age helps.
The thing said you'd never make it to that good math.
All right.
Yeah, she told me I wouldn't make it in ninth grade math.
She said what?
Yeah, I got a B plus.
I remember that.
I mean, granted, you know, there are days like 2 days ago when you're off the wall. You okay? Does the ceiling distract you? All right, here we go. Talk to your partner, decide if you're interested in coming up here. The answer, do you want to know the answer?
Yeah.
The answer is x is less than 1/5 or x is less than 0.2 if you made it a decimal. If you have the answer is less than 5, you are wrong because you did not take 4 divided by 20. You took 20 divided by 4, which is incorrect. So, talk to your partner, decide if you are interested. You guys can either talk to me or you can come up here. Hands up.
One never gets big.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3.
What I said, never won.
Okay.
That's exactly, it isn't.
Except for the times that you're not.
That did happen.
Oh, you guys want to talk from there? Okay. Tell me how to do it. And remember, you both have to talk.
You're gonna divide 20 on each side.
Don't talk right now. Did you use decimals or fractions?
Decimal.
Okay. So what'd you get?
That would give you 0.2 is greater than x.
Did you keep it that way or did you switch it?
Switch it.
Okay, so when you switched it, you got x is,
Less than.
okay. All right, here's 0, here's 0.2. By the way, is the number always going to be on the right of 0? No, when will it be on the left? When it's negative, okay. Open or closed?
Open.
Left or right? Good job. Go get a prize. All right, 2 more questions and then we're finished. So, for those of you who remember, actually, you know what? I'm going to give away a pen right now.
What colors do we have?
I got some pretty colors. All right. Now the question is, there's a special rule about solving inequalities, something that you always have to remember, something we haven't covered yet. Does anybody remember it from last year? There's like a trick, something that happens where you're like, oh, gotta remember that. Ooh, Grace remembers. Anybody else?
No, Grace doesn't.
Grace, they go to.
No, you don't, forget.
Grace.
If you divide by a negative number, you have to flip the sign the other way.
It's not just dividing, Grace. Do you remember what else it is?
Multiply.
It is multiplying or dividing. You have to flip the sign. Do you guys remember this now?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody write it on top of your paper. Grace, come here and get this pen. Okay, I'm gonna write it down. What we're gonna write down is if you multiply or divide